Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are coming in from around the world. I am your hostess, Janice Parker, and welcome to our Surge365 travel and vacations platform. So excited. I'm so excited about what you're about to see. To all of our VIP guests that are on the line, those of you who have that entrepreneurial spirit, to our real estate agents and our clerks, to our attorneys and our doctors, to those of you who own businesses, those of you who are just aspiring for something great, you're in the right place at the right time with Surge365. So today we're going to talk about income in the world of travel. We're going to talk about your opportunity to travel for far less than you ever thought was even possible. We're going to share with those of you who are, head up a nonprofit or you're founders of a nonprofit. We're going to share with you how you can seriously earn some amazing income here in the world of travel. And at the end of the day, family, we're going to ask you one simple question. And that question is, does it make sense? But before I dive into income information, let me just share with you, everything I'm about to share with you is based on something I like to call sweat equity. In other words, the more you put into it, the more you're going to get out. I'm afraid we don't kind of have a chia pet type effect where you can kind of get started and do nothing, but we do have an effect, a platform where if you do what you're supposed to do, you're going to earn significant income in the world of travel. So let's talk about Surge365. Now, let me give you a little bit of history about the travel industry, and that is, many of you may remember 2002, back in that time period, family. That was when travel agents were really where we booked our travel. Some of us would go to AAA and have them highlight our map. Some of them would go to AAA and we would actually, take these road trips. Well, there were three bold visionary men back then that realized that travel was going to be on the internet going forward. As a matter of fact, family, that's when Expedia purchased its platform. Well, family, if you flash forward to today, family, where do most of us book our travel? We book it right here. But what most of us don't know, what most of us have no idea about is the fact that when we're shopping from a Hotwire to Agoda to Booking to Travelocity, we're only shopping two companies, Expedia and Priceline. See, they own everybody that you see and then some that you don't see. So you and I think we're shopping for the best price, but because of an agreement called parity, we actually are not. Well, you know what? These three bold visionary men in 2002 came up with a platform that really speaks to today's traveler. A platform where you will literally be able to no longer pay the full retail price, but be able to pay a wholesale, or what I like to call the smaller price, in your travel. So let's just kind of dive in. Come on with me. Let's dive into some information because I want to ask you a question. 8 days and 7 nights. If you had 8 days and 7 nights, I want you to imagine, that went a little bit too far. I want you to imagine where, I want to do that, right? Where would you go? I mean, would it be someplace like Rome? Would it be a Western Caribbean cruise? Would it be Vegas? Would it be Oasis? Would you go to Paris? Would you go to a place like Bora Bora? Well, the beautiful thing is, no matter where you want to go, you're going to now be able to go at wholesale prices. So let's take a look at what you receive. See, as CEOs and as members, family, we have access to exclusive wholesale travel and vacation membership because you're able to go where you want, when you want, with whom you want, at the lowest prices available. We're talking unlimited travel, unlimited business vacation travel. You could be going to see grandmother, for the holidays or for family reunion. Either way, all of your travel is backed by a 150% lowest price difference guarantee. So what do you get when you join our platform? Well, it's very simple, family. You receive your very own wholesale booking engine. It looks just like this. It is absolutely beautiful, family. And it looks just like what you see right here. But the beautiful thing, or the difference is that you actually, let me just double check one thing right here. I just want to make sure. You actually will have access to 500% more inventory. What did you just do? 500% more inventory than those comparable sites. In addition to that, all right, hold on, we're sticking. I'm sorry. All right. In addition to that, you have access to all of the hotels, all of the cruise lines, any rental cars at the guaranteed lowest possible price. Family, we're talking cash back on your cruises. We're talking about unlimited bookings because there's no blackout dates. And let me tell you something about reward credits. I'm going to talk to you about Charlize in just a minute. You can use those reward credits for free vacations. So let's just take a look. We did the searching for you. See, we have a patent pending algorithm that verifies what the lowest prices are online and then brings to you and I the wholesale price. So if you were to look at Disney, family, and we looked at 7 days and 6 nights right there close to the Disney Park 2-bedroom suite, look at your member cost. Now, I don't know about you, but what could you do in Disneyland with an extra $400? Would you visit Hard Rock Cafe? Would you buy nicer souvenirs? What would you do with an extra $400 right there on your bank card? See, we as members have that as an option because we no longer pay the big price, which is retail. We pay the little price. How about this one, family? Rome in a 4-star suite, right? Right there in Rome. I mean, I want you to picture the food. I want you to think about the fun. I want you to think about the fashion that you have right there in Rome. I want you to picture yourself outside of one of those cute little cafes with the little table and the cute little coffee cups. I want you to imagine taking selfies and pictures on your excursions in Rome. And I want you to imagine doing it with an extra $812 right there in your pocket. That's how I want you to imagine that, family. See, online with their parity agreement, their prices are here. And anyone who wants to compete online have to have their prices here. But see, we're private. We're a wholesale only private membership. So you get to experience those savings simply because you're a platinum member. Family, I am not big on snow. I'm going to tell you, but for a 4-star ski resort, 2-bedroom suite that sleeps 4 adults right there in Colorado, and the opportunity not to pay the big price, the retail price, but the opportunity to pay the smaller price. I mean, think about that, $700 in savings. We could get some ski lessons. We could buy, cute little snowsuit. Think about it, ladies. We could do Facebook Lives on the ski lift. What I'm saying to you is this. We all love to save money. Why not save on our travel as well? It really just makes sense. Vegas, my favorite place, and I got to tell you, my favorite hotel as well, right there, the Bellagio, family. Listen, we looked at 7 days and 6 nights in the most fun town in all of America. Guess what? As private members, we have the opportunity to save $927 because we're not going to pay the big price. Oh, not anymore. We're going to go ahead and pay the wholesale or the little price. And notice, family, that when you're shopping at those sites online, you're actually, that price that you see is before you add taxes and before you add fees. But look at the member price. See, ours is all inclusive, including taxes and including the fees. That's the power of what we do. And I don't know if you've seen this one. This one's mine, guys. This was mine. See, Bora Bora. Think about a dream vacation right down there in the South Pacific where have you seen it? They have these over-the-water bungalows where a portion of the floor is carved away and made out of glass. And you can look right down between your tippy toes and actually find Nemo right down there between your tippy toes. Well, here's the beautiful thing, family. When you start to look, right? When you start to look at what someone would spend if they shopped on Expedia, Priceline, and Travelocity versus what you would keep in your pocket simply because you are a private wholesale member. Just because you're one of us, you're going to realize that type of savings. And I don't know about you. I would rather be in this bungalow over here to the right with an extra $3,000 on my bank card than to be in that bungalow over there on the left, checked in at the same time, checking out at the same time. But they spent $6,708. Doesn't it make sense to be a wholesale member and have this platform? And for my cruisers, oh my goodness, 5 days and 4 nights in the Caribbean. Are you looking at that price? Family, we're talking about all you can eat, your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, your snacks, all of the different activities that you have, the excursions that you have for $296 per person. Are you kidding me? But Coach JP, is it just like one cruise ship? No, you have access to all 17 of them. And what I love about our platform is if you want to rent a yacht, you can do that too. You want to go on a riverboat cruise, you can do that too. Maybe one day you wanted to go on a sailboat. I'm not going with you. But maybe one day you want to go on a sailboat. Guess what? You can do that right inside of your private membership. Now think about the quality of the rental car that you want to have when you're actually traveling. Look at the retail price. And let me tell you something that's very, very unique about what we do. We're so confident, family, about our prices that this is what we'll actually do. We will show you what the lowest price on the internet happens to be. Right below that, we're going to show you what you're going to save. What is your savings just because you're a private member? And right below that, we're going to show you your out to the door, book it now price. But here's the interesting thing. Are any of you familiar with when Progressive would show the insurance companies, the other insurance companies, when you apply for insurance that had, that had a similar rate, better rate, or a higher rate than they do? We do the same thing. As a matter of fact, we will show you the lowest 7 prices on your hotel accommodations, on your car rentals, right there in your membership. And I don't know about you, that $156 will help you pay for a little bit of gasoline when you return that car. Now, here's what's so amazing. We have an app that is right there at your fingertips. It gives you the ability to book your travel just by clicking on the app, and it pulls up exactly what you see. You've got hotels and cruises and car rentals and flights and weekly stays. Now, some of you are looking and saying, what's the vacation vault? Well, family, let me tell you what's so unique about the fact that you will double dip this membership. See, you will get reward credits from United, and you'll still get your reward credit from Southwest, still get those. But guess what? You'll get them inside of your membership as well. But the unique thing is where they will never come together outside of your membership. Inside of your membership, they do. So when you book a hotel stay, that will be added to your cruise stay. That will be added to your car rental stay. That will be added to your flight, which will be added to your weekly stays. And guess what? Your credits will last for 10 years. Think about the dream vacation that you'll be working to by doing all of your travel in one place right there on your app. Family, it is the most amazing thing. Well, are we the only platform out there? And the answer is no. As a matter of fact, a company by the name of Inspirato, which is owned by a company called American Express, most of you have heard membership has its privileges. They actually own a platform. And Nick Pagano went to see like a little presentation that they did. Yes, they charge people $10,000 for the basic membership, $20,000 for the family, and $30,000 for the executive membership. He says that the annual dues, which are about $285 a month, are billed at $3,500 per year. And when they went and they pulled up some examples of the savings that they provide to their members, he said the savings were 10, 15, 20%. And when he would pull it up on his app, we were offering the exact same vacation at 30, 40, 50, 60, upwards of 65%. So let me ask you a question. You clip coupons to save on groceries. If we have store ads to save on our, our household items, if we look for bargains when we go shop for clothes, does it make sense to have a platform like this when you travel, where you go where you want, when you want, with whom you want? And it doesn't matter. You could be traveling on business. You could be traveling for vacation. It does not matter why you're traveling. There's never any blackout dates. You can book as much travel as you want. As a matter of fact, one of the young ladies on our team named Tanisha, in less than a year, has already saved over $5,000 in her travel. $4,200 on a trip that she almost booked with Expedia before she met us. She was able to save $4,200 on her flights. And see, we're so confident. Again, remember, we'll show you, our technology, our algorithm will show you their prices when you select your hotel. And we have confidence enough to back our prices with a 150% price match guarantee. So we have this exclusive wholesale travel and vacation membership. Family, it's a one-time fee of $277. That includes your first monthly subscription payment of $59.95 and some processing fees. That's it. One time, not $10,000, $20,000, or $30,000 and $3,500 a year. One time, and you can have all this travel right at your fingertips. Well, family, let me tell you something though. We also have a referral program. And what I love about this is you and I tend to flock with the people that we relate to. Grandmother used to say it this way: birds of a feather tend to flock together. And if you love to travel and you love taking your family, on vacation, it's likely that you're associated with people that love the exact same thing. Well, when you refer 3 people who love this program and they join the travel club just like you did, guess what? We'll waive your membership fee. But Coach JP, do I have to get 3 a month? No. You refer 3 and your membership subscription is absolutely free. But family, we don't just have the exclusive membership on its own. We actually have the ultimate platinum membership. And this is a membership, family, where you still have that wholesale travel. That's just rolled over into this one. You still have the reward credits, but now you have an opportunity, if you so choose, to be a travel agent. You literally can sit right at home. I mean, look at this. You're at home. I'm at home. We're earning money from home. I mean, think about it. Have you seen travel agents out inside of the mall anywhere these days? They don't have stores. They work from their home. And family, we have an unlimited customer program we're going to talk to you about. So this really becomes the ultimate travel solutions because there are unlimited possibilities. And there's a one-time upgrade fee of $200, just one time. Not an upgrade fee of a monthly $200, just a one-time upgrade fee of $200. And let me tell you what you're going to get. First things first, we're going to guarantee your success. What would you do if your success was guaranteed? See, we have an unlimited share, save, and earning platform where you can actually decide, you know what, I want to earn some income and travel. Share your link. See, as a platinum membership, you will be given I guess you call it a distinguished link. It's a link that you can name whatever you want at GoDaddy.com. You can share your link with as many people as possible. As a matter of fact, we say just get 10 people to sign up on your link per month. People are going to save money. They're going to have access to discount travel. Now, not as much as you and I save because we own the platform, but they will save and they'll book below those retail prices. But guess what? Whatever they save, we pay you 100% of what they save, dollar for dollar, what they save. If they save $60, you get 60, not 30, not half, but a full 60. If they save 600, you'll earn 600. So your success is guaranteed because if after a year you said, well, you know what, kind of tried it, just really want to travel, we'll refund your money back. The upgrade that you paid to become a Vortex Platinum will refund that back to you, less anything that you earn. So it's a risk-free guarantee. So how does it work? Well, this is our Vortex customer program. And what I love is you have unlimited customers. We don't limit you to 40 or 50 or 100 customers. You have access to unlimited customers inside of our platform. So let's just say, I don't know, maybe you were at the hairstylist and the young lady next to you mentioned that she wanted to go to Orlando with her family. And so you shared your link and you said, well, listen, I don't know if this will save you money, but if it does, enjoy yourself. So while she's sitting under the hair dryer, she pulls it up and she's like, oh my goodness, I can actually save money on this thing called the Vortex, but I've never heard of it. So let me just go online to one of those highly publicized sites just to see if this lady's telling me the truth. Voila. I can actually save $511. She books it. What do you earn? 100% of what she saved, $511. Now, who's happier? You, because you helped her save $511 and got a check for $511? Or is she happier because she saved $511? Well, the answer is both of you. Everybody loves to save money and everybody loves to make a little bit of extra money as well. But one of the reasons I really love this platform, and right now, family, we're working with dozens and dozens of pastors, real estate agents, business owners, nonprofit organizations, churches, and mosques, and even little league teams. And I have a Girl Scout troop that I'm working with. We're working with alumni associations, fraternities. We're working with any organization that wants to raise money. And if you're a person like me, just consider the possibilities. You may not have a foundation, but we're working with stay-at-home moms that want to create some extra income. We're working with people who have a 9-to-5, but they want to create that passive income. It doesn't matter, but I do want to kind of just speak to those of you who are at the head of or you participate in a nonprofit. Let's just look at a ministry, and let's just say the ministry has 1,000 members. Maybe it's an association. It could be an alumni association, a foundation. It could be, a fraternity or sorority or with 6,000 members. And let's just look at a university. Think about all of the people on the alumni registers. Well, guess what? If just 20% of that base, your ministry base, your association base, your university base, if just 20% of the members booked one trip, just one, every single year, and our algorithm, our technology is able to save them $50, just 50. So we're only talking about 20% of the ministry people, those in the ministry, 20% of the association and university. Listen, if 20% just save $50, I want you to think about $10,000 in actual donations and funds coming back to your organization when the ministry has 200 people that save $50. What about the association? Just 20% of the members, right? Not a whole bunch, just 20%, 300 people that save that $50, family. And guess what? You now have $60,000. And then, family, a university. Can you imagine 10,000, 60,000 or $1 million actually coming back to your platform simply because you found a way to save your members, your donors, your contributors, the parents, your sorority members, your fraternity members money on their travel? Those funds are redirected back to your organization. And we're looking at not just a year, but year after year after year. See, what I love about this platform is this. I want to just say to you, congratulations and welcome aboard. It doesn't matter why you want to be a part of this platform. You're no longer going to be at the beck and, at the mercy of those online who would charge you full retail prices. You now have access to wholesale prices. But speaking of which, travel vacation makes sense, right? People are going to do it anyway, right? What if you could make travel your business? What if travel was something that you could actually earn income from? So let's take a look at that. See, Warren Buffett used to say, to increase your wealth, start a business. Now, my grandmother used to say, God bless the child that has his own. She always told us you have to be in business for yourself. Well, Warren Buffett puts it this way. He says, listen, it's not just any business. He gives you a litmus test here. He says things you like to do should be a hobby of yours, but the things that the world does should be a what? Should be a business of yours. So what I'm excited about is that Pastor J. Lloyd Tomer, we call him Coach, and his son Scott Tomer, and my, Dr. Christopher Coakley, my good friend. These are the three visionaries that came together that allow you and I, because of their history in the travel industry, to have access for not only us, but our customers to book at Westin and Hilton and on United Airlines. We're able to work directly with them because of these visionaries. See, they've already done $3 billion in sales, not to mention they paid out $40,000 of the $1,000 bonuses I'm going to share with you right in a minute that are actually unlimited. Not only that, but they've actually gone on to pay out over 500 $10,000 bonuses. And I know those numbers seem kind of big right now. How? I'm going to show you in just a second. But another beautiful thing is that there are over 100 people inside of, that have fallen under their tutelage that are $1 million earners inside of this platform. So what will we do? Well, first things, we're going to help you understand why travel and tourism is so powerful, why you should make this your business. See, it is the world's largest industry, family, coming in 2017 at $8.1 trillion. If you don't think travel is huge, go down to your local airport and see if you're the only one there, or go down to a cruise dock and see if it's empty. No, they're packed to the gill. They sell out all the time. Well, if you're going to be in business, doesn't it make sense to be in business where the money is already being spent? Look at those numbers. Just look at them. 1 hour, $369 million. So how does it work? Well, those three visionaries took the world's largest industry and they combined it with what we like to call the perfect business, where you can become, now this is totally different from your travel platform. This is a separate entity. You literally can become a Surge business associate if you so choose. Now you have a business that's open 24 hours a day. You have a business that works when you're not working. You don't have to know what you're doing because we're going to train you on what to do. As a matter of fact, for our busy professionals, our pastors and our real estate professionals and our doctors and our attorneys, people who work long hours on their job, this is not something that you have to work around your life. This is something that your business has to be in front of your life and you're working your life around it. It works around what you already do. As a matter of fact, one of the young ladies on our team that became a six-figure earner in under a year was working 70 hours a week. 70 hours a week. See, there are no employees here, but we're talking about multiple streams of income, especially residual income. But you know what? Walt Disney World actually uses a platform that's artificial intelligence that literally helps walk through the new members of their team every time they hire someone. Well, you know what? We contracted the same company to bring you the same artificial intelligence that will walk you through your first 60 days in business. So what are we going to help you do? And what is our artificial intelligence going to help you to understand how to do? First things first is to qualify for $1,000 in your first 30 days in business. It's called a fast start bonus. So let's just say this is you. In your first 8 days, what we want to do is we want to help you to onboard, just share with those same three people we were talking about in your first 8 days. That's going to be what we call your fast start team. Not only will you earn $30 for each of those persons that join as a platinum, at your third person, the company's going to also cut you a check for $150. That's over $240, more than half of what it costs to actually be a Vortex Platinum. But that's not all. Inside of your first 30 days, we want to help you to bring on number 4, number 5, and number 6. This time, you're not only earning the $30, but you're also earning a team builder override of $20. $50 per person. And family, at person number 7, the company's going to pay you a $1,000 bonus, a total of $1,440 in your first 30 days in business. But it gets better than that, because now you have access to unlimited $1,000 bonuses. Now you may be saying, how is that possible? It is with something that we call leverage. It is by you helping other people to actually earn income, and because you help them, you automatically help yourself. So let's just say you got your 3, you got your $150 bonus. You know what? You're a team builder. Now you onboard 4 people in your team builder organization. Maybe the first young man wants to be a travel agent. The next couple just wants to share their link. The third young lady, she's actually a pastor and does a lot of travel. And maybe the last young lady is a real estate professional and she's got a huge network. And she wants to do everything. See, my point is, it doesn't matter why someone joins your team. We let them join to do whatever they want to do. But here's 4 people in your team builder network. Well, let me share this with you. Every time 7 people fall into your team builder network, the company's going to pay you a $1,000 bonus. So that's 4. Let's help this young man, even though all he wants to do is be a travel agent. Let's help him bring on 3 more people so that he's 3 and free. Well, once he brings on his third, that's a total of 7 in your team builder group. Notice it just paid you a $1,000 bonus. Maybe the second couple brings on their first 3. They earn their $150 fast start check. You've got 3 of 7. Pastor brings on her next 3. She has her $150 fast start bonus. But guess what? It continues to grow. And every time 7 sales falls into your team builder network, whether you did the work or not, the company's going to pay you what? A $1,000 bonus. With Coach JP, the young man that wants to be a real estate agent, will he ever be able to earn $1,000 bonuses? Yes. See, he has his 3 just like you did. Now he begins to grow his team builder network just like you are. See, it's a level playing field, family. It's a level playing field. And I love it because if you understand the power of what we're putting together, every time 100 sales falls into your team builder organization, you will earn a $10,000 bonus check. Now, notice in this example, you referred the first 4. It was your team who helped other people to get 3 and free, who referred other people that helped get you to your $10,000 bonus. And family, those are unlimited too. As a matter of fact, inside of your team builder network, every single time 100 new sales joins your team builder group, another $1,000 bonus. Another 100 sales, another $1,000 bonus. Another 100 sales, another $1,000 bonus. In other words, they are unlimited. Letitia Nicole Beatty has earned 5. I've been blessed, family, to earn 4. In other words, you can earn as many as you like. But you know what I love about this company is that there are people out right there right now who may have a medical procedure, that they need to take care of. They may have a roof that they need to repair, debt they need to get out of, a car they need to replace. They may have a child that wants into private school, or maybe they just need to help start to fund their retirement. Well, the company says this: inside of your first 100 days, let us do the heavy lifting for you, family. Let us work and do what we need to do to help you. And in your first 100 days, you enroll 100 members, and the company is going to pay you a $50,000 total in commissions, bonuses, overrides, all of that. So let's just recap. Inside of our platform, as a personal, when you refer someone personally, you earn $50, 100% check match. I haven't covered that, but it would kind of be like you referring 4 people to your job, and they work their 8 hours. And when payroll gives them their check, they give you a check matching each one of their checks. It works the same way here. And so my mentor has literally matched $1.2 million on one of the young men that he brought on board in this organization. Residual income, I'm going to cover that a little bit more in a minute. But family, you're earning, even when your team members refer, there's $20. That team builder network, family, every time 7 sales pops into that team builder network, whether you did the work or not, you're going to earn a $1,000 bonus. And if you're one of those people, family, out there, and you say, well, listen, you know what, I would love to run for that 50,000, make sure that the person that invited you to this webinar knows that information so they can put you in the right direction. And family, as good as that was, it actually gets better. And I know you're probably thinking like, how is that possible? But let me tell you, as a rising director in this company, I will promise you, I've never, ever, and I've looked at a lot of compensation plans, seen a more lucrative director program. This is our executive platform. So as you're working your way to the position we call director, right? Your first level of director is actually going to be what we call marketing director. Now, as a marketing director, the company is going to ask you to choose between a Dodge Charger or a Dodge Challenger. Now, which one would you choose? Now, I'm kind of a Challenger girl, and actually my shero, her name is Miss Tashana Richardson. Tashana is actually, she has the Challenger, and I saw her get that car, family. That's when my belief got a whole lot stronger. But they're going to ask you to choose between those two, but it doesn't stop there. Not only are they going to pay for the gas, well, technically they're going to pay for the gas, but they're going to pay for the insurance, taxes, title, and licensing fees. They're going to pay for the car, but family, they're also going to pay you $2,000 per month every single month to drive that car, because you've helped people who helped other people. Now, as you move into the position of regional director, now you're going to choose between a Mercedes CLA 45 AMG, a Jaguar XF. I've decided I want the one with the L. What about you? It is such a beautiful car. Or the BMW 428i hardtop convertible. It doesn't matter. They're paying you $4,000 per month every single month to drive this car. This income is residual, family. It comes in every 11th of the month. This is not money that you have to go back out there and re-earn. This is money that you have coming into you every single month. Not to mention, family, at the national director level, the presidential Rolex, $8,000 a month. Now, Robert Kiyosaki says that the definition of wealth is when you got more money coming in than you have going out. See, for a lot of us, $8,000 a month will do it. For some of us, we may need $12,000. And listen, family, there's no gotchas in this platform. If you actually, when you get there, whether you take a little time or a lot of time, when you get to this particular platform, family, guess what? The company is going to pay you and award you these exclusive VIP awards. And here's the beautiful thing. That Bentley GT or that Flying Spur, that Mercedes, that BMW, or that Jaguar, these are cars that they're going to title to you. These are cars that will sit inside of your driveway. That Rolex watch will sit on your wrist. Family, there's even a presidential director platform. And let me just ask you, I mean, let's just have real talk. As regular people, you know, you could be, you know, a VIP guest and you could have, you know, a super career. Or you could be an ordinary person, and maybe you never graduated high school, right? Do you know what I love about our platform is this, is that it does not matter. This particular bonus sits at the top of the compensation plan. And whether you take a short time to get there or a long time to get there, we welcome you. See, we care about where you're going, not where you came from. Let me just share a little bit about, you know, Pastor J. Lloyd Tomer, Coach Tomer, and just because sometimes when I get here, a lot of people are thinking, you know, well, you know, why do they give you those things? And I'm going to close with this. Pastor Tomer said, when I went to a presentation to see Tashana Richardson receive her Dodge Challenger, Dr. Tomer said, Pastor Tomer, he says, number one, I want to say thank you for a job well done, because I know what it takes to do this, and I want to just say to you, thank you. He says, number two, what I'd love to do is I want to make sure that because I want 10,000 financially independent families, what he says is, I want to make sure that when your friends see this, those who were kind of walking more by sight and not by faith, maybe they'll become believers, and maybe they'll become one of the 10,000 financially independent families that I want to help before December 2020. And then he says this, he says, you know what? I want you to now take the income that you're earning and do like, you know, one of my champions. I want you to start buying land and property. Let me buy the cars. Let me buy those. And you go out and buy, you know, the things that will give you not only legendary income for you now, but pass on legacy income to your children and your children's children. Where do we go, family? And find a compensation plan as robust as this? So I want to say to you, congratulations and welcome aboard. We want to go ahead and have you get started when? Today. We want you to get started today because family, the world is literally your oyster. See, it doesn't matter why you would want the platform. Maybe you're saying, you know what? All I want to do is travel. I just want to save money on my travel. You know what? You can do that. That's that travel platform. That is our exclusive travel membership. You are going to love it. Or you may say, well, you know what? I do have a nonprofit, or I'm part of a nonprofit, or maybe you're a pastor, or maybe you own your own business, or maybe you're a real estate executive. Guess what? And you want to be able to do that fundraising, get back with the person that invited you to this webinar, and we're going to talk to you and share with you how you can do that. Or maybe you're that person who says, well, listen, I want to be a travel agent. I heard that, vendors love to give you free vacations and free cruises and free trips and that you can earn a lot of income just being a travel agent. Well, guess what? The part of the platinum membership includes everything that we're talking about. And if you want to participate in the $50,000 challenge, family, you can do that as well. We want to help you get started when? Not tomorrow, but today. It's very, very simple, family, to get started. So for those of you who just want to know real quickly, what does it take? Well, guess what? It's as easy as 1, 2, and 3. First things first, you must get set for success. We're going to have the mobile coach technology that is going to be texting you about building your business. You want to make sure that you enroll in that platinum membership, and you want to actually take advantage of that vortex guarantee as well as all of the other amenities that comes with it. But start thinking about your 90-day goal. Where do you want to be? I mean, even if you want to be a travel agent, family, what do you want to have earned in the next 90 days? How many people do you want to have booked in the next 90 days? But for those of you who will grow a team, what would you want your team to be? We say, listen, make a list of 25 of your best travelers, 25 of your best entrepreneurial-minded people, and let's get ready. Number 2, family, what you want to do is connect with your support team leader. See, once you've mapped out your 90-day goal, once you've made your list of those 50 people, what we want to do now is we want to launch, connect with your team leader. Hey, I would challenge you, go ahead and book those first 3 travel parties right away. Invite your friends and family. And we're going to do the heavy lifting. We're going to come in and do that presentation for you so you get off to a great start. A lot of our champions are taking what we call the 100 look challenge because let me help you understand, family, that 100 people see your presentation, life as you know it, is going to be very, very different. In the meantime, you're going to get 3 and free qualified just for enrolling those first 3 partners. But then you must commit to your success. You understand that in a platform where there's $1 million at the top of the comp plan, a Bentley at the top of the comp plan, $12,000 a month in just residual income, not to mention you're still earning $1,000 bonuses and $10,000 bonuses in the compensation plan, that there must be a commitment from you. See, we're really ready to do the heavy lifting for you. We will meet you at where you want to be, but we ask you to commit to yourself and your family first. Make a 12-month. I'm not going to be, inactive. I'm going to be on it like an Easter bonnet for the next 12 months. You have to make that commitment. And family, for tax purposes, you absolutely must make sure that you stay in business. Family, do you know there are people right now in America that haven't filed their taxes for fear that they may owe this year because the tax laws changed for people who don't have a business? But you know what? They were enhanced for those of us who do. So grandmother used to have this other saying. She used to say, if you can't beat them, join them. Make a 12-month commitment. Stay plugged in. Get on the conference calls. Get on the webinars. Get on the training events. Commit to being a better person. Get personal development. See, the person you're going to be when they cut you the check $1 million is not the person that you are today. You're going to grow and become that leader, that person who actually leads a team of over 25,000. And I'm so excited to partner with you. I can't stand it. Looking forward, family, to seeing you on the beaches of the world. Looking forward to seeing you at the bank. Don't let anything or anyone stop you. You're supposed to have this life and you're supposed to have it more abundantly. Let's go out there and get it, family. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so very much for chiming in. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you're chiming in from around the world. I am Coach JP, and I look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world, and I look forward to seeing you at the bank. We'll talk to you soon. Good night.